We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honored Graduates as well as their families. Basic Military Training Honored Graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen march forward to the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of America's airmen for the support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known. Colonel Sherman will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
All right! Let's hear it! Let's hear the applause for the Fort Regional Football. Not only have we gotten to witness some wonderful pageantry and ceremony, but we are witnessing something incredibly significant here. Congratulations to the Air Force's newest airmen standing here before us now. There we go. Airmen, you represent the best of the United States, and you represent what makes this Air Force of ours great. You're living a tradition that spans over 240 years, when we realized in this great country of ours that things like freedom, liberty, and opportunity were important, and so we built a nation. We built a nation that became a light in the darkness, that became hope for the hopeless, that became a place that people could strive for, something to look up to. And when we look at the great icons of freedom that we have in this country, like the Statue of Liberty, and it says, "Bring me your tired, your poor huddled masses, yearning to be free, and I will give them shelter." Airmen, it is you standing in this crowd right now, it is you in this formation, that at this moment, you're providing shelter to this nation. You are enabling over 350 million Americans to sleep at night. You're enabling them to get up in the morning and put this country to work. And it's because of what you've done right now and the decision you made 7.5 weeks ago that brings us to this point. So whether you serve 4 years or 40 years in this United States Air Force, the most important thing is that you're standing here and right now. Let them hear it. But ladies and gentlemen, they did not get here alone. They did not get here alone, and there is a great liturgy and legacy that they have followed. I would like to have our veterans in the audience please stand. Greater than yourself was important, has allowed us to have this formation today. What you see in front of you is your future. It's the future of our Air Force. It's the future of our country. And right now, they walk in the very footprints that you have laid down for them. But I assure you, they will be making footprints of their own in the future and building their own legacy for this great country. And you have great reason to be proud, because they will make you proud. I promise you. I promise you. MPIs to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for these fine men and women, these special heroes. Standing before you today is your legacy. It's your heart. It's your soul. It's the very passion that you well up inside of you every single day that has left a thumbprint on the souls of these airmen that they will never forget for their entire lives. And it is because of you that our Air Force will continue. It is because of you that we have this great culture and identity, and you have built the United States Air Force. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate what you do, and I know that everyone in this audience does as well. Thank you. Now, to the audience in the crowd, send an applause to yourself right now. I want to hear from the far reaches. Your love, your support, and your heart and soul that enabled these airmen to follow a dream and enable themselves to great things in serving their country is what brings us here today. I want to welcome you to this United States Air Force family, because you're just as much a part of this now as every single one of these men and women that are standing before you. And I welcome you, and I thank you, and I promise you, you have every right to be proud of them, and they will make you proud each and every single day. So thank you. You honor us with your presence here today at this amazing ceremony, and you honor us by entrusting us with your sons and daughters to do something greater than themselves for the good of this country, and I applaud you. So finally, back to our airmen. Back to our airmen. 7.5 weeks ago, you showed up with the clothes on your back, and the Air Force gave you two very, very important things. It gave you a duffel bag full of stuff that has now created the identity that you are right now, and it gave you an opportunity. It gave you an opportunity. Never forget the feeling that you have in your heart right now. Never let that fire be quenched out, and remember that you serve, and you serve honorably with men and women that stand beside you because you are a part of this family. I congratulate you. So I think they're ready. How about you? Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Colonel Sherman will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations, Airmen, on being a part of this tremendous campaign. So let me ask you one question before we leave. Are you ready to join the ranks of the greatest airmen in this world? Congratulations.